Today, we may not have the largest collection we've ever purchased, but this features some epic vintage cards for all that nostalgia. What's up, Breaker Army? I'm CardBreaker. Welcome back to another epic video. To no surprise, I found another epic vintage Yu-Gi-Oh collection. I search high and low for some of the best stuff that I can. Not all of them are great, but this one's actually really cool because it is a collection from somebody's childhood. And now, like you saw in the intro, it is not a very large box. The sad story is this seller was moving on from Yu-Gi-Oh, going into Magic the Gathering, womp womp, and they're like, hey, you know, I wanted to move on from this stuff. I don't know the value. So basically, I helped them price out everything. So I'm a little concerned because these nostalgic collections where they were played with a bunch, sometimes they are in nostalgic condition. So I didn't pay a ton for the collection. Let me know what you guys think I paid for the collection, but let's check out what's inside this box. Before we get into this nostalgic vintage collection, I do have some nostalgia to give back to one lucky winner. I've got this Red Eyes Black Dragon to give away. And for a chance to win, make sure you leave a like on today's video. Make sure you're a subscriber. Make sure you guys ring that bell. And let me know your thoughts on this collection, what you think I paid, and your favorite card from here. There should be a good bit. I think like almost over 1,000 cards. So we've got some fun to get into. But I know I'm eager. I know you guys have got to be eager. Let's see what we've got in this box. I got our box open, and it actually looks like there's going to be, I think that's 5 different deck boxes. Let me see if I can get that in the camera view. So there's 5 deck boxes. The seller did let me know that I think he said the larger deck boxes feature some of the better cards. So of course we got to save the suspense for those. We're going to go into these 3, let me get that in the camera, these 3 smaller ones. He said there's some stuff that he didn't include in the price as well. So kind of curious to see what hidden extras we have in here too. Let's kick things off with one of these deck boxes. Again, there are 3 of these. I kept them still fully sealed. Same thing with the other ones, just so you guys don't think I'm swapping stuff around. Not that I think you guys necessarily would, but there's always those out there. It's like, oh, you swap some cards around, or whatever. That's just me trying to get ahead of all that. So we're going to go ahead and get into this one. For this collection, like I said, it's, maybe I'm lying. Maybe it wasn't over 1,000 cards. I can't remember how many total cards he had, but basically, like I said, I helped him total everything up in TCG Player, and I was very fair whenever he sent me his stuff, just so I can be like, hey man, like this stuff is near mint, this stuff is LP, this is MP, whatever. So basically, him and I went together. It took probably like 2 weeks to go through it all, but it was really fun. And he was a collector, he was a player from back then, and like I said, he was just moving on to Magic the Gathering. Unfortunately, losing another player of Yu-Gi-Oh onto another TCG, but it is what it is. So let's just kind of cut the stack some and then go into these and see what all we've got. And any bigger cards, of course, we're going to take out, set to the side. They look at conditions. Some of this stuff, I already saw right off the bat were like MP-ish, somewhere around there, maybe even worse. But starting us off, we've got a first edition Soul the Duelist Penumbral Soldier Lady, a Legacy Hunter from Ancient Sanctuary. We've got a Unlimited, but it is Nitro Synchron from the Duelist Genesis. That's very cool. This is a Hidden Arsenal Collection, Bow Wow from Number Hunters. There could be anything in here. Like, I really don't know. Some stuff was definitely more on the pricey side, some stuff not so much. We've got a bunch of Hidden Arsenal stuff, battle packs. So I don't waste too much time with some of this because there's a lot in here. Oh, it's a dual stick. Thought it was Labyrinth of Nightmare. Got a Armageddon Knight. This card may have some value. I know that the Phantom Darkness print does for sure. That's a very cool, like, newer version of XYZ Dragon Cannon. Very, very cool. Dread Scythe, Zera the Mant. Unfortunately, not the secret rare. Another one of those. Scrap Archfiend, ooh, from Duelist Revolution, that's very cool, and an Underground Arachnid. So just a couple cards in so far, nothing crazy yet. Like I said, he did tell me, like, already in advance, he's like, yeah, these 3 smaller deck boxes don't have the craziest stuff in there, but still got to go through it, of course. A first edition UFO-Roid, nice. BES Tetran for Mega Pack 16. So there's some, looks like he opened up some of the newer-ish type sets before he, moved on to pretty much going into Magic. Ooh, there is an original Gearfried the Iron Knight from Pharaoh's Servant. Very, very cool. You can tell just, honestly, just by the saturation alone that one's vintage. Shadow Spell, a Divine Wrath. Every time, almost every collection I come across, this card is like the number one that you see. Mirage Knight from Dark Crisis. Oh, a First Aid Grave Robber. Let's check that out real quick just to see. Again, I don't know. I'm hoping that there are some stuff in here that's maybe around near mint. So far, first inspection, that's not too bad. The back, unfortunately. So, yeah, that's going to be around at least LP. Near mint, it looks from the front, but or like LP or maybe even MP, just depending on how bad those scuffs are. So, not the best, not the worst. Black Pendant, a Dust Tornado, Mirror Force from... Ooh, what is that? YS 13. That's got to be one of the structure decks, maybe. Red Eyes, Metal Dragon. Oh, Dark Flare Knight, there is my guy. Is that a foil shift? Like the most subtle foil shift, but there is a tiny foil shift. So that's going to go into my Dark Crisis binder, or excuse me, the Dark Flare Knight binder. You guys know I may be working on a full entire set of that one as well. Oh, we got a Exiled Force. I can already tell right away that the corners are pretty soft, so that one's... We don't have to further inspect that one. We've got Chaos Rider Gustav, a Quacky Meru Beetle. That's pretty cool. Oh, a Flute of Summoning Dragon. And the one card you see all the time from a Judgment of the Light opening, of course, it's the Galaxy Serpent. Starting things off slow, but that was kind of expected because obviously, like what the seller had told me going into this. So we've got an Ill Blood from the Crossroads of Chaos Special Editions. Oh, that's a cool one. This is from the structure. It's a structure deck one. Nothing too exciting. Bound One, a Rescue Rabbit, Dragon Shrine, another Dragon Shrine, Makiura, another Maiden, Dragon Nox, 100 Eyes Dragon. That might not be too bad. Got a Give and Take, Endless Decay. This is from a Duelist pack. Breakers of Shadow. Yeah, let's kind of quickly go through these because I don't want to waste too much of your guys' time with this stuff that's not as crazy. Oh, that's a Secret Forces. I thought it was like a random Turbo Pack or something like that. Don't think that card existed in Turbo Pack, but we're taking another look. Beacon of White. Oh, a Demise. That's kind of cool. A little bit beat, but it is what it is. All right, we're really hoping that some of these other deck boxes have a little bit better stuff. Going on to the next deck box, let's see what we have in here. The first one, again, wasn't too crazy. I already, like, I definitely way, like, underpaid what the seller was asking just because he was, you know, pricing everything based off of them being around near mint. And after him and I, like, I didn't try and, like, coerce him into something he wasn't comfortable with doing. I basically, like, sent him my offer. I'm like, look, man, you know, this is why my offer is this. Just because of, you know, basically everything he told me, where a lot of this stuff is apparently in, like, nostalgic condition from where he played it so much. So that was why, like, we agreed on a lower price than what he was really wanting initially. And that's just how it goes with these collections, because unless you can get, like, clear pictures and videos and stuff and see everything, then it's really hard to be. You just got to, like, just take that risk, you know, and have fun with it. But at the same time, you got to be err on the side of caution just in case some stuff isn't as good as you think it's going to be. Anyways, let's go into this next one. We've got this is the special edition one from Shadow Spectre, Stardust Dragon. That's always cool to see. Maha Vilo from Magic Ruler. Okay, we're getting some decent, you know, some better stuff. Deck Devastation Virus. Oh, a Soul Exchange. I love seeing the classic ones. Got a first edition Berserk Dragon from Dark Crisis. I see a little indent on it, so definitely not perfect, but definitely some vintage cards, some nostalgia cards. Really, with collections like this, I always look to see, like, those random crazy, like, faded stuff, you know, wavy, whatever. Oh, that's cool. Got a Takraminos from the McDonald's pack. Maybe, let's see if this one's actually near mint. I hope I can already tell by the borders. It's likely not, but go check it out anyways. Yeah, definitely not near mint. That's in well-loved, well enjoyed, and had fun with condition, but that's okay. Another Soul Exchange, Painful Choice, Jar of Greed. That card always has some value. You know, even in, like, moderately played condition, it's still pretty expensive. Dark Necrofear from Duelist League, Mask of Dispel. This is a Destiny Board Travelers promo, Hallowed Life Barrier, Backup Soldier. So hey, at least we're hitting some nice vintage stuff. This is cool. So this is a original BPT print card. So it's Magic Ruler, but it's a spell card. So that should be Magic Ruler plus a magic card. So that's kind of cool to see. You don't see those all that often. Couple Legacy of Yada, Barrel, Mirage of Nightmare, Dark Master Zork. We've got X-Head Cannon First Edition. That's cool. Ooh, Infernity Mirage. This actually used to be kind of expensive for a little while. I don't know if it is anymore. ED Scout Plane, a Fiend Skull Dragon. Oh, BPT Dark Magician, and a Red Eyes? Okay, wow. Okay, so we hit some good stuff right here. I don't know, of course, this all depends on the conditions. And I can already tell by, like, the edges and borders. Definitely not the best, but you can't go wrong with the original BPT versions of all these original cards. Like, yeah, it's got some creases and stuff on there, but even then, I think that's still, even in, like, MP, it's probably like 15 bucks, but you know, that one has a crease, so I would put that as, like, heavily played, somewhere around there. Red Eyes, Bee Dragon. That one's actually not terrible. That one's more borderline like MP. The Dark Magician's around, like, that heavily played, borderline damaged area. And then we've got a first edition Magic Cylinder. Very, very cool, from Labyrinth of Nightmare. Very nice. You love to see it. Open. It's got a nice little dent there in the middle. Yeah, so that's going to be the story with this collection. Luckily, again, I didn't pay too much for it, so I should be able to make, you know, my money back, obviously, just with the conditions of this stuff. But again, that's just the risk you take with stuff like this. Let's get back into this second deck box. Let's kind of split this deck and see what we got. So Valkyrion, the Magna Warrior. I can't wait to go through all of this and just kind of see like what actually ended up being near mint or close to it. Ooh, a Buster Blader from the 10 promos. Love to see that. Not Fiend Skull. This is Summon Skull from Middle Raiders. Imagine if this was like first edition near mint. That'd be crazy. Oh, there's the Dark Magician girl. Oh my god. So yeah, this was one of the biggest ones. So did he mix this stuff up? I thought he said that the bigger deck boxes had the bigger stuff in there, but I don't know. Maybe he got that wrong. But anyway, we've got the Dark Magician girl. So this was one that actually caught my eye, and when I was going through this collection and looking at it on Facebook, he was like, yeah, you know, I never played with these cards. They were kept up, you know, since I pulled them. And then like looking at the front and the back, I'm like, is there a little bit of a lie in there possibly? You know, I didn't want to tell him that he was a liar, but there's just no way that fresh out the pack that, like, I know MFC had really bad waxing issues from the pack, but this guy has like border issues and stuff like that. So it's still a good like MP, LP type copy, but it's a Dark Magician girl from MFC. You cannot go wrong with one of those. Then we've got a Gaia the Dragon Champion, Alpha, the Magnet Warrior, Beta, Gamma, got them all, very nice. Beast Skull Dragon, MRD, Brain Control, Lost Millennium. Yeah, so maybe he got it backwards, or maybe I just misread his message. That is possible too. Change of Heart, Giant Trunade, a Hellpoemer, Queen's Knight from Legendary Collection, Yugi's World, King's Knight, a Karibo, Celtic Guardian, Mystical Elf. Is that, that might be a wavy copy. That's kind of cool. Blackluster Soldier, Catapult Turtle, and a Curse of Dragon. So yeah, maybe we got these mixed up, and these next couple of deck boxes are going to be very boring, but hey, that is what it is. That's just, sometimes that happens. Ooh, a Swords of Revealing Light. That definitely looks to be a little bit faded. Very, very nice. I got to check out that Dark Piercing Light too, because I do still need that for my McDonald's promos. Blackluster Ritual, Card Destruction. Is that, what in the world? Is that just a really bad sleeve? Yeah, that's just a really bad sleeve. Polymerization. We've got the Dark Hole. Let me get these cards back up. So we got a Dark Hole. Looks like these are all sleeves from his childhood back then. Left arm with Forbidden One, left arm, left leg, right leg. We got right arm. Do we have the head? Oh, we do. We've got all pieces of Exodia. That is awesome. So yeah, this is still a very fun collection. Almost Tormentor from the 10s. What is that? That's something of the Burning Abyss. Dodger Dragon. That's from Extreme Victory. That's kind of cool. A Clay Charge and Hecatrice from Premium Pack 2. So let's go into the next deck box. Well, that second deck box really shined. I'm hoping these last couple ones aren't, you know, just a bunch of boring stuff. So let's go into deck box number 3. I don't actually know how this one opens specifically. I know it's, maybe it like just tears open. Yeah, okay, so just got to get this one open. These Magic deck boxes are kind of different than the regular Yu-Gi-Oh deck boxes that we are all used to here. So let's get this one open. I kind of wish he didn't tape all of this like this, but you know, it is what it is. Got to make sure it's protected. I did specifically request and say, hey, man, do you mind if this is all like extra protected? So clearly he did that. So let's see what we have in this one here. Hopefully, again, that these other deck boxes still have some pretty good stuff in there, but we're just gonna go through it and see what we got. All right, we got some random premium gold. This is Dante, RIP. Dante used to be really good. Wonder if this is like one of his decks he had from back in the day. Maybe not. Free the Brave Wanderer. A Javelin Beetle, Terra King Archfiend, Ryu Senshi, very nice. Dark Bolter, a Blue Eyes the White Dragon. Wow, these sleeves are nostalgic, that's for sure. These have been around a long time. Inferno Hammer, Behemoth. Got the Luster Dragon, the first edition one, love to see that. Javelin Beetle, Emissary, the Crystal Core, Stone Statue of Aztecs, Duelist League promo, Buster Blader, Master Monk, another one of those, Super Electromagnetic. Another Emmys, or maybe that's our first one, I think. First of the Dragons. I think this card always deserved to have more like printings or something special, just because its name is First of the Dragons. Like, very cool. We got the Heracles Sphinx, Cyber Prima, Max Warrior. Never seen that from Stardust Overdrive. Big Core. Are there any ultis in here? I see a bunch of supers and stuff like that from those original ulti sets, but I don't see any ultis yet. We got Blazewing Butterfly from Tactical Evolution. Put that to the side. Check that one out. Likely not in mint condition, but we'll check it out anyways. Oh, MRD. That's a first edition Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon. Very nice. We got a Flame Swordsman from LOB. Love to see it. Invader of the Throne from Magic Ruler. Again, Dora. Revival Jam First Ed from Labyrinth of Nightmare. Ooh, a Field Commander Raz. I love the way that card looks. I don't know why. I've just always really liked it. It's just one card. I thought it was two in there. Statue of the Wicked, a Melody of a Waking Dragon, and a Buster Blader from... Oh, is that from Retro Pack? Oh, that's cool. So a Retro Pack 2 Buster Blader. I don't remember if that one actually has some crazy value, but we're definitely going to check that one out for sure. And let's go into those other two deck boxes that I thought were the better ones. Maybe they still are. And on to the last two bigger deck boxes. Let's hope these actually have some really good stuff in there. I know the Dark Magician Girl was kind of like the top card that he had in here, so I don't know. He said that these two had the bigger cards, but you know, anyway, it doesn't really matter so much. So let's see what we have. Do I still need to loosen this up a little bit more? Is it still a little bit too snug? Come on now. All right, there we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, so how is this all in here? So I know he went out and bought some extra sleeves and like all these deck boxes and stuff. Oh my god. So yeah, let me get some of these cards out. I got some of the cards out. I kind of placed them all face down because I didn't want to really get spoiled on what's in there. So maybe there's some really good stuff. Maybe this is going to be hit or miss. So let's see what we've got. We've got a Harpies, a Feather Duster that has definitely seen some better days. A Raigeki First Ed. Now, I do remember seeing this one, but I did see that it had some like little scuffs and stuff like that. But we're going to check it out anyways, because this is a Raigeki First Edition from LOB. It is wavy. Oh, I wish this card was near mint. I really, really do. It's still like, you know, around that MP kind of territory. So definitely not perfect, but it's a Raigeki, guys. Like, it's still a very nice card to see. You can't go wrong with that. We've got a Blue Eyes White Dragon. Oh, this actually looks pretty nice. Maybe that'll be closer to near mint. It's like not, what is this? This have a little bit of a fade? Yeah, definitely has a little bit of a fade. Not super faded, though. We've got another Blue Eyes White Dragon SDK. Another Blue Eyes White Dragon SDK. This one has some Hollow Bleed, though. That's very cool. Life for the Sky Dragon, a Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon from the Jump promo, another one of our Burning Abyss guys, Dragluon from Shadow Specters, the classic Thinian, Andro, and let me guess, Telia is behind it. Yeah. any vintage collection, these are bound to be in there just because everybody had these cards. Everybody had them. Spirit Dragon, oh, from Shining Victories, Secret Rare, very nice. And another one. Do we have a third? No, we don't, but it is the Secret Rare, so that's cool. The Structure Deck Blue Eyes, don't care about those. Reload from IOC, Fire Princess, Radiant Mirror Force, Barrel. So yeah, we've got some first eds coming in here. So yeah, I guess he wasn't lying that these actually had some of the better cards. Lord of D, Butterfly Dagger Elma, Kunai with Chain, Scapegoat First Edition. That's very nice to see. Got a Toon, a Goblin Attack Force, Amplifier, Parasite, and a Man-Eater Bug. So yeah, that's not too bad from the first little stack. Let's go back into this deck box and see just what we can pull out. So I'm just going to grab some from the front here and just kind of continue to go through. I saw a Time Wizard up there, so maybe that'll be first edition. Who knows? Big Burn, a Teva, King Dragun, Blue Eyes Twin Burst from Shining Victories, very nice. Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate, Sage, that card always has some nice value. White Stone, oh, I thought that was the Gladiator Assault one for a second. That's still not too bad though. Dragon Spirit, White Stone of Legend, Ancient, got a lot of Blue Eye stuff. Sage with Eyes of Blue, oh my god. Vampire Genesis, got a Question from Pharaonic Guardian, Tyrant Dragon, Honest from the Twilight Edition, that's cool. Legendary Fisherman, lose one turn? Lose one turn. I thought it was lose I turn for a second there. Yugioh Richie, a Dark Mirror Force, oh I hope that's in good condition. Likely not, but you know, gotta be hopeful. Red Eyes Darkness Dragon, Justice Bringer, Exod, we got the Infernal Flame Emperor, and the Creator from Rise of Destiny. All these like hollows from these Ultimate Rare sets, but no ultis yet. Are there going to be any ultis? Let's hope there will be. Got the Time Wizard, unfortunately just unlimited. Unity, that's cool. Hopefully that one's going to be near mint. Mage Power, ooh, Dark Eradicator Warlock. I've always loved seeing that card. Dark Magician, we've got, oh, this time is actually Labyrinth of Nightmare. Very nice. Flaming Eternity. Oh, we're actually giving this away. This time this one's first edition though. You're beating me out, guy. You beat me out. Nightmare Wheel, a lot of first editions in this box. Yeah, this one definitely had the better selection between them all. Magic Jammer, a lot of vintage stuff. Reflect Bounder, Visor Shock, Kaiser Glider. So yeah, this is good. This has actually turned out to be pretty nice. That's if, you know, big if the actual condition of this stuff is decent. As long as most of it is around like LP-ish, then we know we have some good opportunity to make a decent amount of money, but it's always kind of hit or miss with stuff like this. I'm going to get the rest of these cards out of this deck boxes so we can finish this one off before we go into the next one. So let's get that to the side. And I do want to be clear, like, I don't always buy collections necessarily to make money. I mean, most of the time that is the case just because, like, you know, if you have the opportunity to make some money and progress your collection, like, why not? But a lot of the times I buy them just because they're fun. Like, collection videos, mail day videos are literally my favorite to do for the channel. And you guys obviously like them too. So, you know, I do want to be clear that this isn't always about money for everything. It is nice. Don't get me wrong. This hobby is expensive, so you got to do what you got to do to survive. So, but yeah. Just had to get that out there. Let's see what is going to be in the rest of this deck box one. Hopefully the deck box 2 is just as exciting as this one. No extra Dark Magician Girl MFC so far, but I've had some really good stuff. Dawn Zalug. Oh, we've got Dawn Zalug. That oh my god, who did he sound like? Christopher Walken, like back in GX. I remember watching that episode I summon myself, Don Zalug, in attack mode. Just, that was too funny. Such a random GX thing that they did. They got a bunch of first edition stuff right there. There's a Hino Kagusuchi, Amazon Swordswoman. Ooh, this is from the Light and Darkness Power Pack. That's very nice to see. Odd Eyes Dragon. I think it's the first one of that. Felgrand, a Road Warrior. Space-Time Police from Generation Force. Nice. Photon Shockwave. Ooh, is this... Wait, no. I think the secret rare one of this one, is that correct? You guys gotta let me know. I know there's two versions. I think Strictly covered it, and I think maybe Versa has covered it too. But there are two different versions. One is like the Target exclusive, and there's, I think, the Toys R Us one. One of these are secret rare, one of these are ultra rare. Oh, UFO Roid Fighter. Likely not near mint plus condition, but I'm going to check that one out because I do need that for Cybernetic Revolution. Skull Servant, I know that's got some good value too. Superconductor Tyranno. Ooh, a Flute of Summoning Dragon. Tyrant Wing. Goddess of Whim. Love seeing the original McDonald's promo. First edition MRD. Definitely not in the best shape, but it's still first ed. Spear Dragon. Blue Eyes White Dragon. White Hole from TP1. Wow. Heavy Storm. Reaper on the Nightmare, and another Andrew Sphinx. Let's check this out real quick. So this is a TP1 holo, guys. Like, this is big. Definitely not perfect edition, but just check this out. Like, tell me that's not nostalgic. Now imagine if all this stuff, yeah, this is another good, at least moderately played card, just because of the back and everything, plus the little bit that there at the top. But White Hole, that card is very cool. I'm tempted to keep that just because I don't own any TP1 cards, and maybe not. I shouldn't go down that rabbit hole. Because that is a deep rabbit hole to go down, and a very expensive one. We got Athenian, Spirit Missions I. Let's see, these are going to be a bunch of rares. A, L. Okay, so we got some other stuff in here. Got a Searing Firewall, Hand of the Sixth Samurai, Cyberdark Keel. It's cool to see. Gusto Thunbolt, Freed, Eclipse, Time Gazer, Dragon Shrine, Road Synchron. Nothing too exciting these last couple ones. Another Athenian. Oh my god, how many of those he's going to have? There's definitely a bunch. There are definitely a bunch. All right, so that is one of the bigger deck boxes. Let's go on to that very last one, see what is hiding for us in there. It all comes down to the very last deck box. Let's see what is hiding inside of here. I want to give a big shout out to the seller. I think they said they were going to subscribe and watch this. I don't always shout out the names of them, so maybe they'll make themselves be known down below in the comment section. But I do want to give a shout out to them for working with me, you know, understanding everything, and you know, just being patient as we work through this transaction. And hopefully, you know, you are making good success on building some more of your Magic decks, because I know that's what you were selling all this stuff for. So yeah, there's another very big sleeved, okay. First card we pull out is an Armed Dragon level 5 ultimate rare. Very nice. So there's one of our ultis that we've been searching for. So let's see if I can get some of these out. Yeah, so we maybe go one by one for a little while. We got a Charcoal and Patchy in there, so another ulti. So there's some of our ultis. Up next is, oh my god, so here we go. Forest of Black Flame Dragon, ultimate rare. It is unlimited, but still, that is very, very nice. These definitely are not in perfect shape, but still, they're definitely nice cards to see. Grave Oja, ultimate rare. We got a Reflacia Seduction, ulti from Soul the Duelist. Well, I guess he wasn't lying. You know, yes, that Dark Magician Girl was mixed inside of there, but we've definitely got some very nice stuff coming up in this little lot here. We got Mind on Air. I wish that this was mint. I need one of these. It is very tough for me to find from Soul the Duelist for some reason. The Koichi, I can't talk for a second. The Koichi, the Battle Enchanted Locomotive, that card always has some pretty good value from Rise of Destiny. Ojama King, Small Soldier, where are you at? I'm definitely going to hook you up with this card, because I know that you're going to want that for sure. You are the Ojama King, if there ever was one, that's for sure. I do need a first edition one, so let's make a swap sometime, bro. Let's make a swap. So a bunch of ultis coming up in here. We got a Full Sailor, Dragon, the Dual Mode Beast, Hammer Shot from Soul the Duelist. I've always loved this card. Always loved it. Machine Duplication. Wow, there's definitely a lot of good ultis. You know, the condition could be better, but some pretty good ones. We got an Inferno Fire Blast, the first edition from Soul the Duelist. A Serial Spell. That one's definitely a little bit beat up. Let's see if we can get these out a little bit easier now. So if we can just grab some. There we go. Just grab a little chunk of them. Got a Spiral Spear Strike from Flaming Eternity. Dark Mimic level 3, Soul the Duelist. A Quackimero Drago. A first edition Horus the Black Flame Dragon level 4. That is beautiful to see. DD Survivor. That card probably still pretty pricey even in its condition. Psychokinesis. Ultimate Insect level 5. A Psychic Overload. Man, I wish these cards were mint. Could you imagine? Oh my god, the money, the value, the amount of collection progress, because there's a lot of stuff in here that I still need for my collection too. Ulti Insect level 3. Lightning Punisher. A-Team Trap Disposal Unit. There are so many ultis now. I was asking for them, and now I am receiving. Ninja Grandmaster Sasuke. Is that somewhat faded? I don't think I've ever seen one of those somewhat faded. That is actually very cool. Oh, a Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. Thousand Eyes Restrict, and Lord of D. So definitely you got to check this out. Likely not near mint, likely has some holo scratches and stuff, but I have never seen this card in person. Oh my gosh. Holy crap. Anybody I've ever talked to said that this card actually has some of the most incredible ghost refoiling. They are not lying. Oh, wow. So, well, I know what I'm going to be buying sometime next, so it is definitely not in... Oh, wow, yeah, it's pretty bad. It's definitely heavily played the damage because of that crease. I didn't even see that there, but that is insane. Even with the scratches and stuff, this card pops so much. So, yeah, this is going to be on my must-buy list. Going back into this last binder, so this has been fun. This has definitely had some really nice cards to take a look at. Obviously, the condition isn't the best, but that's just kind of happened with stuff like this. Salamandra, perfectly ultimate, great moth that actually looks to be pretty clean. We got a Metal Zoa, again, it looks to be pretty clean as well. A Zoa, so maybe we're going to have some clean game promos. You guys know I love my game promos. That are some of my favorites. We've got a Thousand Dragon. I do actually collect a bunch of those as well. Insect Queen, the End of Anubis. Really hoping, whoa, PSV? First edition? Jinzo? What? Even not in near mint condition, this card is still... Oh, this is just destroyed. Jinzo, first edition. Oh, this is so nostalgic. The amount of duels, this guy must have helped the original owner win. Oh my gosh. I don't know if he's owned this since he pulled it way back in the day, but that's a first edition PSV Jinzo, guys. You definitely don't see those every single day. I wish... Oh man, imagine if all these cards were like near mint. And we've got a Blue Eyes Toon Dragon. This is the SRL. I think this is the original. No, this is one of the, maybe the 2010 reprints, just because like the color of it. And there's an original actual Magic Ruler Blue Eyes Toon Dragon with like a double name stamp. So that's very cool to see. Red Eyes Black Dragon. You guys saw my last mail day video there on the right side. I picked up one of those as a PSA 10. One of my favorite promos. And we've got a DOD Wing Dragon of Raw. So let's check this out. Yeah, so there's some bangers in here. Oh my god. So DOD, is this, dare I say, this is pretty clean from the front at least? Let's check out the back. So, wow. Yeah, holy crap. This one is actually pretty good. I would still say like maybe LP just like based on the a little bit of scratches and stuff I can see in the back, but this is actually pretty solid. So very, very, very nice. I'm definitely going to add that to the pile of stuff that I'm going to definitely need to check out for sure. Blue Eyes White Dragon, a Mizuki. Does this guy always come as a secret? I think that is one of the guaranteed secrets. A Panther Warrior, Vorse Raider, Obelisk the Tormentor from the Jump promo. Let's check this guy out as well. I know that this one, it definitely like even through the sleeve, yeah, this one still eludes me. I cannot find this guy in like near mint or better shape, so this guy's definitely seen some better days. That's heavily played for sure, if not closer to damage, but even stuff like this is the perfect nostalgic collection. So those of you out there that want some really nostalgic stuff, this is definitely the one that you're going to want. We got a Water Dragon from the Mattel figure promos. These are actually really tough to find in good condition. So likely not good condition, but we're going to check it out anyways. Preparation of Rites, Gemini Imps, a Shield Crush, Acid Trap Hole, the Fairy King Truesdale. I come across that one all the time, and a Sinister Serpent. Well, this is shaping up to be a pretty solid collection so far, and we've still got some more to go. I definitely wasn't expecting all of this stuff. You know, the seller did send me a list after they went through it all, and I just, you know, kind of glanced over and I was like, all right, it looks pretty decent, but this is actually turned out to be a pretty good collection so far. I'm having a lot of fun. Again, it's not always about the value, always about the money, but this one, you know, it definitely has some potential. And I don't remember if this card is guaranteed, if this is the misprint for the secret rare, maybe not. Definitely put that one to the side though. Ooh, the premium gold right leg of the Forbidden One. Obnoxious Celtic Guard, Dark Necrofear. I'm having a lot of fun with this collection. Talking a bunch, this video is going to be long, so the last couple videos on the channel have been pretty long. Hopefully that's okay with you guys. Got a Hamon, Lord of Striking Thunder, Frozen Fitzgerald. I got some promos here. Odd Eyes Fusion, another one of those. Gem Knight from Hidden Arsenal. Hopefully we see some more stuff from Zexal. I don't have very much Zexal. Haven't opened up a bunch of first edition. I do want to eventually try and complete some of the master sets there. Air Knight Parshath, that's a very cool card to see. Burgundy Knight, Painful Escape. So the guy opened up a bunch of the Hidden Arsenal stuff. Majestic, a Frozen Fitzgerald again. Invader of Darkness, first edition from IOC. So yeah, there's definitely some pretty good stuff. You know, it will depend on the conditions of everything, on how value it all will be. But there's some pretty solid stuff in here. Pyramid Turtle, Trihorn Dragon. Oh, that's a reverse. That's pretty cool. And a Galaxy Eye. So let's check this out. I don't own any reverse print not Thousand Dragon, but Trihorn Dragon. Definitely not the best condition. Well loved condition. I'm assuming assuming most of these that I'm pulling out are going to be in well-loved condition, just based off of what I'm seeing so far. So let's get the last of these out, and then just go through them, and hopefully you guys have been enjoying this. You know, I love doing collection videos, by far my favorite. Mail day videos are fun, because obviously I get to review all the stuff that I've been picking up for the collection and see it all again, but I think collection videos might be my favorite. Shooting Star Dragon, 10 promo. There's a lot of promos in here, guys. You guys know I love my promos. Love, love, love promos. Those are by far some of my favorite things to collect. So, by far. Like, it's just so nice. Forbidden Lance. Oh, that's original platinum something rare. Oh, Blackluster Soldier, Legendary Collection, Yugioh's World. Got an Exchange. Metamorph, that card's cool. Got Negate Attack, Rope of Life. Oh, this is really cool. So this is the Structure Deck one. This is actually really tough to find. It's not super expensive like the, who is it? I think Arm Dragon level 7, I think, is a secret rare. Maybe it'll be in here. Maybe I'll show you guys so you can see like what it is. But it's a very, very rare, hard to find printing of that card. They got it called the Haunted. Ooh, Breaker. That's cool to see. A Spirit Reaper. A lot of classic Goat and Edison cards in here. That is for sure. Draco Knight. Oh, look at that. Look at the silvering on that card. Oh my gosh. Sword of Dragon Soul. Mathematician. Got a Shield Crush. Slate Warrior. Serpent Knight Dragon. Man, there are just so many good cards. Total Defense Shogun. Starlight Road. Rank Up. Called the Haunted. The Kinetic Soldier. The something like, I don't know what that one is. Ring of Destruction. Riding Captain. And Wicked Avatar. So we got one more stack to go, guys. Bear with me. I know this is a longer one. Collection videos usually are. We've got some more coming up. I've got 2 more collections coming in. 2 more. So be ready. We've got some, mind you, this is actually the smaller of the collection. So I've got this one, another one that I'm going to be recording here very soon and try and get posted. And then one of our very close friends actually sent me some stuff that he's wanting to kind of downsize his collection that I cannot wait to show you guys. I cannot wait to show you all that stuff. It's got some really amazing cards. Ooh, Toon Mermaid, first edition from Magic Ruler. So Small Soldier is definitely going to hit me up for that one. They are a big Toon fan, that is for sure. Another Toon card, Toon Summon Skull, a Fiber Jar, Blowback Dragon, Paladin of White Dragon, United We Stand, Delinquent Duo, that card has gone up a good bit. Toon Dark Condition Girl, ooh, Destiny Board, that's probably not near mint, but I'm going to check it out anyways. Got a Ceasefire, Light Pulsar Dragon, almost to the end, guys. This has been fun. This has been quite the collection. I've actually really, really enjoyed this. We got a Draconic Knight, Obelisk the Tormentor from Jump. Ooh, Last Warrior from Another Planet. I'm setting this aside to Roland because he is a very good friend of mine, has hooked me up with a bunch of stuff, so I'm going to hook him up with that. Insect Princess, Exchange of the Spirit, Belgian Dragon, and a Book of Life. Well, that was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed going through all those cards. Big shout out to the seller for obviously all the just the time and commitment to be able to go through with these and just be kind of patient going through this process. It's not always the easiest thing, but I had a ton of fun. Hopefully you guys had a ton of fun. Let me know your favorite cards you saw in this collection. There's a bunch to choose from, a bunch that really surprised me that I wasn't ready to see as well. So it's very exciting to go through this all with you all. And of course, if you want to support the channel even further, consider joining as a channel member. Make sure you guys do like this video, subscribe for some more epic content, and make sure you let me know what you want to see next in these videos. I do have to give a massive shout out to my channel members: Rare Hunter X, Sargoni666, K-Dragon, Mark Donnelly, Cody Slater, Attention Duelist, Josh Evans, Michael P. Sutton, Lazy Dane, Drew E., Evan Rudolph, Allison Snell, Will Breaks TCG, Ram22, Roland Pryor, TJ Flessner, and Austin and Kayla. Thank you all for supporting the channel. I do hope you have a nice day. Hope you have a nice night. I will see you guys in the next one. This is CardBreaker. I'm out.